party people, let's dance. Yes, oh, the party is just starting.
Come and join the celebration.
Congratulations to the couple. This is how we party, Nollywood style.
The wedding was everything Zainab had ever dreamed of. From the moment the sun rose that morning, the entire compound buzzed with life. Women rushed about with trays of food. Musicians tuned their instruments. The scent of perfume and fresh flowers filled the air. Gold decorations shimmered under soft lights, making everything look like a scene from a fairy tale. Zainab sat quietly in her room before the ceremony, her hands trembling slightly as her friends adjusted her veil. "You look like a queen," one of them whispered. Zainab smiled, but her heart was beating fast, not from fear, but from hope. Today, she would start a new life, a better life, a life without struggle. When she finally stepped out, all eyes turned to her. She walked slowly, gracefully, her white dress flowing behind her like a dream. At the altar stood Toko, her husband. Tall, calm, handsome, perfect. At least, that was what everyone believed. When their eyes met, Zainab felt something shift inside her. He smiled at her, but the smile didn't quite reach his eyes. It was polite, controlled, almost distant. Still, she ignored it. This was her wedding day. Nothing could go wrong. "I promise to love you forever," she whispered when it was time for their vows, her voice soft but steady. Toko nodded and repeated his vows just as smoothly. The crowd cheered. Music played. They were married. That night, everything changed. The mansion stood tall and silent under the moonlight. It was larger than anything Zainab had ever seen before. The gates opened slowly as their car drove in, and her breath caught in her throat. "This is our home?" she asked quietly. Toko glanced at her. "Yes," just one word. No warmth, no excitement. Zainab told herself he was just tired. Weddings could be exhausting. She didn't want to overthink it. As she stepped inside, her heels echoed softly against the marble floor. The house was beautiful, too beautiful, clean, perfect, almost untouched. It didn't feel like a home. It felt like a place that was being watched. "Welcome home, my wife," Toko said behind her. Zainab turned to smile at him, but before she could speak, a voice cut through the silence. "I see he didn't tell you." Zainab froze. Slowly, very slowly, she turned toward the hallway. A woman stood there, elegant, calm, unbothered. She wore a silk robe, her hair neatly tied back. Her expression was not angry, not surprised, just knowing, as if she had been expecting this moment. Zainab's throat went dry. "Toko," she whispered, her voice shaking. "Who is she?" Silence filled the room like thick smoke. Toko didn't answer immediately. He simply stood there, his face unreadable. Then, finally, "She's my wife." The words hit Zainab like a slap. Her body swayed slightly, her mind struggling to catch up. "No," she said under her breath. "No, this is not real." The woman stepped forward, her footsteps soft but confident. "My name is Sedia," she said calmly. "I've been married to him for 6 years. 6 years. 6 years. Zainab turned to Toko, her eyes wide with disbelief. "You married me while you already had a wife?" Toko exhaled slowly, as if this situation was nothing more than an inconvenience. It's complicated. Complicated? Zainab let out a broken laugh, tears already forming in her eyes. Complicated? She repeated. You call this complicated? Her chest tightened, her hands shook. Everything around her started to feel unreal. The walls, the lights, even the floor beneath her feet. She turned and ran toward the door. I'm leaving, she said. This is madness. I won't stay here.